So Detroit will get the first possession. Now, here is Young. Snatched away. And they're moving it up. Fires the three. And that one's good.
You recognize there a good job by him that he could find some room behind that three-point line on the break.
Here's Buckner. Pass to Young. Here's Buckner. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. So it's Detroit now. It's a three-point game. 3 on the clock. And here we go. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Gibson. Magic on defense. There's a good screen. Number 45. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Big Red. Big Red. No good from outside. We play just over a minute here in the first. Here's Buckner. Pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the three. With the putback.
He never gives up on a missed shot. He feels like every one is his, and that tip-in paid off for him.
Big Red. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He has 6. Here's Buckner. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The rebound by Young. Here's Buckner. Pass to Young. Three-pointer. And that one's good.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here are the Magic now. They trail by 1. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Back to Gibson. No good. Fires for 3. The shot is off. Pass to Buckner. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Young. Here's Gibson. It's rebounded by Bellamy. And here's the break. From deep. The long distance three is good. He's got 12.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Now, here is Young. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The tray. That is good.
And here's something else, Steve. He invites contact when he's attacking the rim. He doesn't try to finesse his way through anything. He's going through bodies.
From deep three-point range, kept alive Orlando. Five on the clock. Big Red drains it from beyond the arc.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Here's Buckner. Pass to Gibson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And the Pistons making a change here. From deep. Kept alive Orlando. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Ball's knocked loose. Here is Forbes. Six to shoot. Park, 14 feet away. Forbes. He tries for three. The shot misses. Orlando leading. Big Red. Big Red. Good on the triple. He's got 18.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Pass to Anthony. Backs down. Park. Not really his range, and it's off target. From deep three-point range. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here is Forbes. Pulls up. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And that does it for the first quarter. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Bryant. Bellamy with it. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So we've got a couple of free throws coming up. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a two-possession game.
Now Young. And Big Red gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Buckner. Young with the ball. From outside the arc. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Big Red sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 1 point in the game.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Buckner. Young outside. Clock at 6. Number 45 sinks the triple. 6 points for him.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Big Red. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Once again, the defense letting him get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Young outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. From deep, and again, it's Orlando with the three.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Buckner. Pass to Young. Here's Buckner. Young outside. Shoots the three. Orlando grabs the miss.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Big Red. Kept alive Orlando. And Young comes over to help. Farmer. There's the three. Can't get it to go. And here is Gibson. Here's Buckner. Young left side. And too long on the shot.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look at it.
Pass to Buckner. Back to Young. The three. Can't get it to go.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Buckner. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
The quick look, no good that time. And it's blocked. Big Red. Shot is off. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Number 45. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. Pass to Buckner. Back to Young. They need this one. That's good. 9 points in the game so far. Big Red. And so we wrap up the first half. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. It's been one outstanding game from Big Red. And Detroit has possession. A 12-point game. There's the bucket. Good.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc and then some. He's got 34.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave him that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Young outside. Number 45. Another three for Detroit.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Big Red. The dive for the ball. But they'll get another chance. From deep. They get it back. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Without question. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Young. Lets it go with the three. Another three for Detroit.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Big Red off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Tell you what, as well as he shot in the last quarter, Kevin, it's a total flip here in this one. He just can't get anything to go in the basket.
Off his leg, and it's whistled a kick. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Number 45, and another three for Detroit. Now a timeout called by Orlando. To the middle, poked away. Inside, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Big Red buries the long-range jumper. 37 points for him.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
And Big Red gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Pistons making a change here. Pass to Buckner. Makes it off the glass. He's got 6.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. And their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
Didn't think that was going to go in.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
The Pistons trail. Fires the three. And the Pistons making a change here. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Big Red sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Bellamy. 3 on 3. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. That's good. Knocks it loose. Big Red. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Without question. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Done. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Big Red. A three-pointer, no good. This Pistons squad struggling. Outside Anthony. Shot clock at 6. And around the break. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And they're pushing it up. Big Red. It's blocked, but they recover it. From deep three-point range, and he gets it to go. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And the Pistons making a change here. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
This has not been a pretty picture. I certainly expected a better game than what we've gotten so far.
And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. And the Pistons making a change here. Pass to Young. Hits the jumper in space. 14 points for him.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Big Red. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end. You know what? That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Young. Bull. His three-pointers off the mark. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Magic. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And it's Detroit's ball. Now Young. And Big Red gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Here's Buckner. Got a piece of it. Here is Forbes. Clock at 6. Pass to Buckner. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot misses. From deep. Orlando gets it back.
Nice job on the offensive glass.
No good. From deep three-point range. From downtown. Rebounded by the Pistons. To the inside. Shot is blocked. They get it back.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't also mention his supreme shot blocking. And he doesn't do it softly. He comes up with emphatic denials.
The first one falls. The Pistons making a change here. So he gets them both. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. It's stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. He lobs it up, and he lays in the alley-oop. Now, here is Young. Down low. Deft touch on the alley-oop. Here's Buckner. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Young. Here's Buckner. Here's Gibson. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And here is Bryant. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Big Red. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Here's Buckner. It's rebounded by Bellamy.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Furman throws down the breakaway jam. Here's Buckner. Pass to Young. Can they get it? Again, the miss by the Pistons. Big Red. Can't hit. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Blocked. The second chance effort. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. And he can't get the first one. And a different look here for the Pistons. And the second free throw, good. Takes a three, and that one's good.
A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Knocked loose. Pass to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock, and the shot is good. Big Red. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
Walsh. That's short off the rim.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Back to Garnett. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Pistons. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Making a long pass like that is always a risky proposition.
The Pistons making a change here. Big Red sinks the three-pointer.
Wow. What can you say?
That's tipped. Park. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Bull. Tipped away. But he recovers it. Here is Forbes. Expanding his range. No luck. Big Red. They get it again. Jeffries can't get it to go. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Big Red. No good on the three. Poked loose. Bull. And so it's Orlando.